We hope you've enjoyed the first module on basic design principles. You'll probably notice that we didn't discuss Gagne's last 3 stages of development. Don't worry, we'll get there. But since his last 3 events are closely related to assessment and evaluation, we're going to speak more about them in an upcoming module.
For now, let's review what we have learned so far by discussing some of the information we have shared with you in this module. First, we presented Dr. Robert Gagne's instructional design principles, which came from both behaviorist and information processing theory. In general, his theory assumes that in order for instruction to be received well, that there is more to it than simply pouring information directly into the brain, an assumption that we strongly agree with. While not all of his instructional events may be necessary for every lesson, we find them useful to discuss as a sort of ideal lesson plan.
Gagne's first 3 events of instruction are gaining attention, informing students of objectives, and stimulating prior recall of instruction. Remember that gaining the attention refers to more than just telling students, "Hey, let's go, it's time to start class." Rather, gaining attention refers to helping shine a spotlight on the theme or information you wish to share as you begin a lesson. Second, informing students of objectives allows students to understand your goals and the goals of the class in general, and can give students an important insight into not only what you're teaching, but why you're teaching it. And finally, stimulating prior recall of instruction is a tool for both student and teacher. For a student, it allows them to strengthen neural pathways and become more ready to connect new information with information you've previously shared. As a teacher, it allows you to know, what students remember, and perhaps what needs to be reviewed again.
In Gagne's next 3 events of instruction, we learn about events that are related to both instruction and practice. The events are presenting the content, providing learner guidance, and eliciting performance. When presenting content, your job will be to find ways to present information clearly, helping break down concepts so that students can acquire language. No doubt you will use teacher talk, stories, diagrams, visual aids, and all of those things that you have seen from dynamic, engaging instructors. Remember the tip to present in the present, meaning that you shouldn't just talk about language, but that you should talk to students in a way that draws them into the instruction. I highly recommend the bonus reading, "What is Warm Language?" to help you understand a little bit more about the concept of presenting in the present. After you present the content, the next event is to give guidance to students. This is often done by creating activities that can be done in pairs, groups, or as an entire class. The point of providing guidance is to help students practice with the new information, struggle with it, and receive help as they get things wrong and attempt to get it right. Mistakes at this stage of the game are highly encouraged. Finally, teachers must elicit performance, meaning that sooner or later, the time will come for students to show what they've got. A performance could mean a writing assignment, a quiz, a test, a speech, you name it. But it always involves an opportunity to allow students to shine, to share their knowledge and demonstrate their ability to do what they have been taught.
In the next modules, we will go into even more depth about lesson planning and ask you to create a lesson plan yourself. To help you with this long-term assignment, we are asking you to download a lesson plan template that will help give you the big picture of what you will eventually be asked to do.
We will also be asking you to respond to a writing prompt at the end of each module, and this writing prompt will guide you to create a certain portion of the lesson plan. For this module, however, our writing prompt will be a bit different. We simply want you to respond to what you have learned so far by answering the question, which of the 6 events in Robert Gagne's instructional design theory resonate the most with you, and why?
Do I have to choose just one? I think all of these are essential elements to lesson design. It's a tough question. Good luck, everyone.
And see you next time on Teach English Now.